Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Charlie Fibrosis, and today we are getting ready to race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway 1999. Or at least Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We are in the number 8 Budweiser King of Beers Chevy Monte Carlo. We have got 2003 colors. We took last week off because it was Cape Cod and I'm not a big road course driver and I didn't want to suffer. So we're going to head out here today and we're going to see what we can do. Don't know if we're going to have a good qualifying run. Who knows? We'll have to make some adjustments to the car at least before race starts. But we're here. We're going to do what we can. We're going to enjoy what we can. We're running on the older configuration of Las Vegas, the old flat version. So the car is definitely going to be pushing very tight corners. As to how much we can mark it, as to how much we can steer it, everything else like that, don't know. We'll just kind of have to see. Surprisingly, it bottomed down into the corner pretty well.
Look at that. Go get him.
Across the line. 8th place, I'm okay with that.
7, 1, 1.
A little tight in 1 and 2. I think I have a little bit of a better swing in 3 and 4. Across the line. 32.650. We're still going to be 8th place, but I'm okay with that. I am very, very okay with that.
Apollo? Where? How? That's
Uh,
amazing. Good job.
I thought I completely missed turn 1 as well when I did that, so I have no clue.
Well, make sure you keep missing it then.
I think I failed upwards on that, because yeah, I threw that car into turn 1 and I thought I broke too late, but clearly that's somehow faster.
I just wanted to let you guys know that it is easy to pop tires. I've done it about 3 times so far.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you will need to take
yes,
good care of that,
I
Ron.
can. I will go over that in the drivers' meeting, which is going to begin right now, which is going to be welcome to race number. I've already forgotten what race this is. That's fantastic. It's race number 4 already. Good Lord. Here for the FUEL Sportsman Series, as we are gambling live here in Las Vegas at the iconic Nellis Air Force Base, which is nowhere near the Las Vegas Strip. Anyways, I believe everyone here has done a sportsman race before, so we will keep it short and sweet. We don't race back to the caution here. Point of no return is 5 laps to go. Multi-car incident is what will cause a yellow multi. I will throw the yellow for you. We do single file restarts in this league. I will still wave the first car a lap down for the lucky dog. Pit road speed tonight is 45 miles per hour. It's a game track assessed line to line. So keep that in mind. I don't think you have to maintain pit road speed for any extra distance. It's just very simple. I will say that the line is not perpendicular to the track. The line's slanted because of the weird way that the track is in sandbox. So you got to keep that in mind, that the line is not perpendicular to pit road. So you want to be down to 45 miles an hour before you get to that line. If you cause a caution, you must speed down pit road to claim it. If you cause a caution within one lap of the start or a restart, you'll have to do a restart of shame. Start all the way in the back. Don't press the accelerator until you get to the start and finish line. Replays from the pole and race winner must be uploaded to the fuel drive here. And as far as track notes, I don't really have many for tonight because this is the exact same track as the game track. So if you've raced on Papyrus Las Vegas, you've raced on this track. It's just the textures are different to bring it back into the era of the cars in which we are racing tonight. So not really too much that you have to worry about here. It's obviously a wide track. There's a ton of different lines that you can do that you can use to gain speed. Clearly, if you miss a corner, you can slow up a little bit mid-corner and turn the car down the track and accelerate off the corner. If you do it right, you apparently gain a 1/10 and a half. I don't know how. So just keep that in mind, that it may not necessarily be in your best interest to just maintain one flat speed all the way around the corner on the bottom. You can try out different lines, maybe try backing up a little bit and trying to get a drive off, or vice versa, diving in really hard, overshooting the corner and then slowing it down below what you would normally do, and then try to punch it off of the corner. There's just tons of different ways to run this track because it is so wide and fast. At least in my testing here, I know that Corbin here did warn about tires. You do have to be concerned about it if you are steering your car too much. You definitely want to use as little steering angle as possible. It's very easy to light up your right front tire over 240 degrees if you are turning too much. So keep that in mind. If your car is tight at the beginning and you compensate by steering more, you're only going to make the car tighter. So if you're too tight, approach the corner slower. Let the car kind of ride into the corner through the middle, and then get off of the corner, and just try not to change your steering angle too much. If you're turning your wheel about 15-20 degrees on entry, don't yank the wheel more on exit. Try to keep it about the same. If you're going to hit the wall, it's better to back off the throttle than to yank the wheel over and burn up more of your tires. Oh yes, we also have the very wide apron line going down the front straightaway. You are allowed to use that. However, keep in mind, if you go down there, the spotter is going to call you clear. Does not mean that you are clear. So if you're going down there, especially if you're making a move 3-4 wide going into turn 1, God forbid, I know people will do it. You need to use your own self-awareness and make sure that you are clear before merging up the track. Otherwise, that is your yellow. It is your responsibility, if you leave the racing surface, to merge back in. Nobody else has to let you in. I think that covers everything tonight, so I will go ahead and open the floor up. Are there any questions for me?
No questions whatsoever.
All right, that sounds good. Everyone's got about 4 more minutes before we get the show rolling here. So I advise, yes, this is one other thing that I needed to say. You don't have to use the pit road shoulder for pit in. You do have to use it for pit exit. So for pit in, you do not have to use the access road. For pit out, you do have to use the access road. So that is another thing I need to mention. So keep that in mind. Practice getting in and off of pit road, because we have a very wide and fast track here. I think that we can avoid the caution bug tonight.
Neat fact, my push to talk key is not the clutch button.
Correct. Though that would be pretty cool if it was.
And
I believe I have solved my function keys issue by getting an external keyboard.
Yay.
Luckily, I had one of those lying around. I don't have to worry about that now. I don't think.
Pit
Hopefully
road's
not.
35, right?
40.
45. That is not how you enter pit road.
Yeah, I was testing something. Just wanted to see it.
Okay, go, go, go. Don't speed, do not speed here. Remember, 35, 102nd gear. Clear to the wall. They're all clear, go hard. There you go hard. One, 7, 5, 9.
Yeah, I just tried to replicate what I did in qualifying and ran a 3188, so I have no idea how I did that. Not a fucking clue.
Overhead jet fuel qualifying.
Yep. Gonna have to confiscate my car in tech, I believe. That's an illegal lap.
The crew chief, driver, and the owner of the 100 car to the Hall of Post Race.
That might be a little too late to break for pit road. Yeah. Actually, Twin Room Motegi is a really good comp to this track. In fact, the Twin Ring Motegi setup that we used for Sportsman last year was a Las Vegas setup. Yeah, 1 and 2. The entry of 1 is really tricky. The entry to 1 is a lot sharper than the entry of 3, and the exit of 2 is really wide, but the exit of 4 is really tight.
Okay, never knew.
Yeah, so 1 and 4 are tight, 2 and 3 are soft.
Sorry, Emmy, I saw that. I saw that message way too late.
There's something that can be said about asymmetrical tracks like this. It's kind of like the reverse of Michigan, because at Michigan, 1 and 4 are the easy corners, and 2 and 3 are the ones that are pinched in. This is the opposite.
Alright, I'm gonna need medical personnel in turns 1 and 2.
A little too late for that, because we're about to go racing.
Scrape you off the track.
I don't recommend that. By the way, did you guys hear me pressing my buttons at all during practice? Do I need to edit my noise gate?
A little bit,
I
but
can
it was fine.
A little bit, but it's not a big
Things
deal.
in here. Somebody put
I'll
I
edit
heard
my
a lot
Sounds
worse.
like you're typing on a mechanical keyboard.
Alright,
like
you build your
Emmy
game
said.
tonight. Let's have fun. Let's win this
You're
race.
good.
We can change that.
We got
I
the
can get
usual
one.
suspects occupying rows 1 and 2.
All night long.
Good luck.
I'm gonna...
To call timeouts after every play, so we gotta be thinking. Pull some over and win this thing.
Row 4 looks like it's 2003.
Alright, I just changed the noise gate.
Oh, yeah, now I see. I can't tell if I'm racing against Scott Dixon
Hey.
or...
Hey, we got Scott Dixon ahead of us.
Let's
Got
face
Lance
it.
Stroll ahead of you.
Yeah, that's
All
Sergio
right.
Perez ahead of you.
Good luck, everyone. 67 laps, 100 miles. Should be a fine desert evening.
Alright, good luck all.
Nice to meet you. I'll walk in front of you. Go get him. All right, man. Pace cars in. Get ready. Still there. Hit the door. Hit the door. Stay high. Clear.
I mean, he's forcing it a bit.
4, 8, 1, 5. One outside of the door. Hello there. Still up there. Still up there. Stay high. Hold. 3, 0, 1, 5.
Crap, I'm spinning.
Multi,
Single, me.
we stay green.
I want you to put it on. Down the back ready. Hold. 2, 5, 3, 1.
Guess I'll see y'all next week.
If you're staying up, then okay. Have a good one.
All right. Take care.
User disconnected from your channel.
2, 3. Outside, still up there, still up there. They're high.
Back on.
Outside.
Carlo.
It's a multi. Seems like we're both fine.
Field is frozen. Don't race back.
All the way to the line. Hit road's closed, hit road's closed.
That was me.
Caution's out, caution's out. Go ahead, get caught up.
Alright. As long as somebody claims it, just speed on pit road underneath the yellow flag. We don't have anybody a lap down,
Pace
so...
cars in the backstretch.
We don't have anybody a lap down, so there's not going to be any waves. Pit road's going to be open this time. Pace cars in turn 3.
That was certainly a battle.
Great racing, Keon.
I expect the top to work.
My main pit road will be open this time. Pit road speed 45. Need to amend number 35, 102nd gear. Main card on the front stretch here. Don't speed, do not speed here. Remember, 35, 102nd gear. 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. Remember, just get a stop to go where the sign is. The paint card. In turn 1. The paint card. In turn 2. Okay, go, go, go. Pit road speed 45. Need to amend member 35, 102nd gear. Clear to the wall. They're all clear, all clear. Go hard. Stay behind.
That was the first time I got a black flag for debris.
Who got a black?
I did, but it said that I got to fix my car before to clear it.
Number 18 has to go EOL, so just go around it.
Okay. We still got people on pit road here, so we are not getting the one to go this time around. Unless the game triggers it, then okay. One to go will be next time around.
3, 4, 0, 8.
I did just adjust my noise gate again, so hopefully my clicking's not getting picked up.
It wasn't like deafening everyone, but just a little annoying is all.
Yeah, I don't want to annoy people.
No worries. If you gotta fix at least, then you don't have to worry about anything now.
Yeah, I do have to keep my mic open. I can't use push to talk, so.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
I don't use push to talk either.
Throttle just stuck. I'm gonna have to get a new controller.
How much of a gap, personally, can we give each other? 1 car gap, right?
As close as you feel comfortable.
Just as long as, like, no jump in the starts, of course.
Yup.
All right, 10-4.
Yeah.
No passing to the inside. I cannot clear your black for that.
Yeah, but either way, basically no passing before the start, finish line. Yeah, all right, 10-4.
What's on the outside?
You can do the outside, but only if you do not jump the start, so just be careful not to jump it.
Alright.
And if you do jump it, then just lift off the gas a tiny bit and everything will be easy.
Alright.
Does anybody know why Bill Turner's being scored a lap down?
Wasn't he in the pits before that?
I think he was in the pits.
Yeah.
42 is also being scored a lap down.
The car, I think there's like a couple other cars in the pits, probably at the tow, I don't know, or damage repair, I don't know.
All right, green flag here on lap 16 of 67. That will put us at 52 to go. Squarely in the middle of a one-stop strategy. All right, and good luck, everyone.
You too.
Alright, man, pace car green. Get ready. Okay.
I got
1, 8, 0, 4.
I got a black flag for passing on the inside, but I don't know who I passed.
He was behind me. He did not pass anybody.
Okay. That's the 08.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a moment, please. He should be cleared.
Thank you.
4, 3, 4.
Gotcha.
Right up there, outside. Turn it off. Get turn 4. Clear. Tails out. Digging. Caution's gonna be out. All the way to the line.
Yep, yellow flag's out.
Caution's out. Caution's out. 32. 8. 9. 9. Hit road closed. Hit road
I
closed.
don't know where I'm supposed to
Stay
be,
behind.
but
Same card. There you go. Keep going that.
Congrats. Blake, you're the leader, I think.
Just file in wherever your spotter is telling you to file in.
I don't know
alright,
if it was.
catch up with the pace car.
I don't know if it was cold tires or what, but if I hit the brakes or turned the wheel any harder, I was gonna spin. So I just tried not to. I'm really sorry.
I'm going to wave the 18 when leaders go down pit road here. 18 in the free pass position.
Eagle man member 35. 102nd gear. Pace card. On the front stretch here. Pass. 37.
If
18, you are waived.
If Ike gets a black flag for passing under caution, that's on me.
Speed here. Member 35.
I did not.
1, 3, 8, 0, 7. Pace card. In turn 1. Pace card. In turn 2. Okay, go, go, go. Hit road speed 45. Eagle man member
Far to the right,
35.
my ass.
Clear to the wall. They're all clear. All clear. Go hard.
Sorry, Blake.
Stay behind. 86.
Wait, sorry for what?
I'm not sure if I blocked you in, because apparently that's too far to the right or something.
Oh no, you didn't block me in. Vincenzo actually more confused me because he gassed it up and it's like, oh wait, isn't it 45?
There you go, go hard.
Sorry. I was just trying to tell my both of them. Sorry for confusing anyone.
I mean, the good news is I didn't get a speeding penalty, but it's like, that tripped me up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not thinking straight.
It's okay. Like I said,
Just
nothing
remember,
bad.
whoever claims, just make sure to speed down pit road here.
I already did.
Gotcha.
Wait. I got a black for passing under yellow. Oh, that's weird. I did not pass anyone under yellow. Thank you.
You may have passed one of us as you entered the pits.
No, I was watching. I didn't pass you. I don't know where that came from.
3, 0.
But thank you anyway, Apollo.
Alright, since there's plenty of people still on pit road, we'll get the one to go next time around.
10-4. And don't get too close to the pace car even when it goes down the pit lane. Correct?
Maintain 55 miles an hour until it goes green.
Alright, 10-4. You alright, Apollo?
I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm fine. This is a wide track. Vegas has some pretty soft walls. I've scrubbed off a ton of speed before hitting the wall. I am fine. The game didn't even register I had repairable damage.
Alright, 10-4. We should be going green
Next
when
time.
we get yeah.
We should be getting the one to go this time.
Yeah, one to go this time.
One to go right here. Right down that row. 1, 35, 6, 3, 2. Stay behind. 86. Outside road.
This pacing good so far?
You're fine, Kenny. Just keep it as long as you keep it 55.
No, I'm keeping it. I just want to make sure I'm not too slow holding up the field. Alright. Alright, good luck then.
You guys go around here. No, what are you? There's a red car behind that needs to go around, I think. Whatever. I know this guy's laps.
Get ready.
That's
the
me.
multi-car.
I'm getting a fancy new thing on Discord.
Alright, maintain your positions. We gotta go around the track.
Right, 10-4.
Penny, you gotta go. You
Oh,
haven't
sorry,
taken the yellow.
sorry.
You have to go.
Alright. Sorry about
Maintain
that.
positions,
sorry.
but we gotta go. So who's gonna claim that one?
29 is.
Okay. Alright, leader's taking the yellow. We're gonna make this a quickie yellow, one chance to pit, and we're gonna go right back green.
10-4.
Yeah, there was a stack up directly in front of me, and I had to throw the brakes. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, they were just stacked up and I just drove through Emmy. I mean, I'm sorry.
79 pitting this time. Yeah.
I think pit road will be open this time. Slow down, Junior. You got the speed offender on it.
Are you guys starting in first gear?
Doing real good. here, man.
No.
Take care of yourself, man.
I started in second gear on that restart.
I was, but it's rough going if you do.
I only recommend starting in first gear if you are literally starting in first.
All right, what is it? 55.
55, please.
Okay.
First gear does work. You just need to have a great throw back and enough grip to be able to get it to work. And then you're also having to shift almost immediately to second.
Just remember, Rich, I'm going to need you to take a restart of
I think
shame on
around
that
me.
one.
I have to. Matt might get a black for passing me, but
That's fine.
yeah.
1:35. 4, 6, 2.
That's
You
one.
want to go right here. Standing outside row. Stay behind the pace card.
I'll have the
Outside
command
row.
at the ready.
They're reckoning the fingers again.
Shocking.
Race is going pretty good so far, yeah.
Lucas, when you get to me, go around me.
Man, I'll call the green there. Nice and smooth, and I'll walk in front of you.
Alright, good luck, everyone. Let's try to not bottle the start.
Get ready. Okay. 1:32. 5, 1, 7. One outside of the door. Still up there. Still up there. They're high.
Yeah, I'm sorry on that one, Blake. I wasn't expecting the sun there.
One inside. Clear. Halfway this time. 4, 8. One outside at the door. Leaders coming up. Outside. Still there. The leader's right up there. Stay low there. Stay high. Doing regular here, man. Take care of yourself, man. Move. Good job, man. Outside. We're hot.
Sorry for the scare, Lucas.
This is good. 7, 1, 3.
How about the damage?
up there. Still up there. Still there. Clear. 3, 1, 0, 9. 4. Outside, stay low there. Clear. 1 outside, exit door. Still up there, still up there. Still up there, still up there. Clear high. 1 outside, exit door. Clear high.
I'm sorry, you took road shit, man.
1 inside.
No contact.
Man, this is fun.
Clear high. 3, 7, 5, 9. So the is right up there. Right up there.
Alright, 100 pitting this time.
Road speed 45. Legal man member 35, 102nd gear. Leaders coming down pit road here, please. Don't speed, do not speed here. Member 35, 102nd gear. Six, 7, 3, 0. Leaders coming down pit road here, please. Okay, go, go, go. Pit road speed, 45. Good, man, remember, 35, 102nd gear. Clear to the wall. They're all clear, all clear.
I really died right in front as soon as I was coming into my stall.
Go hard. One outside of the door. 1, 5, 5, 4, 7. Still there. One outside of the door. Clear. Clear. Look at these other ones now. Take advantage of every place. That's right. Take advantage of it. Good job, man. Outside. Stay low there. Next to go, next time, 10 to go, next time, 5 to go, stay low there. Still there, still up there, still up there. They're high. 1, 8, 9, 0. Go driving away, don't you worry about the mirror, man. Go get what's in front of you.
$29 boxing this time.
1, 4, 9. Leaders coming out, please go to your phone.
At Black Flag 29,
For what reason?
speeding.
You're gonna have to serve that.
So, yeah, I know.
Bill, if you can go high for me here, please.
Shoot, was that... Did I do that? I don't know what happened. Did I do something in it?
Is that a yellow?
Hold off for now, we might still be green.
The leader's right up there.
There goes my shit.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Point of no return. 5 laps to go.
I'll take a whatever penalties come in, if it's my fault, I mean, I'll look after the race, but I'm sorry.
0, 3. The leader's right up there. Right up there. White flag, 1 to go to line. 2, 5, 0, 5.
Damn, you got me, Apollo. Fuck. Fuck, man.
Oh my god.
I wasn't gonna hit you, but I was damn gonna make you scared.
We'll figure it out.
Sorry, Lucas.
Damn.
What a race.
Damn.
That is probably the best mile-and-a-half race I've ever had on an R.
Sorry for killing you
Not
after
at
the
all.
checkers, Lucas.
I couldn't beat you. My only advantage was the fact that the tires were gripping earlier, but I had 10 laps less of fuel. I was not going to make it to the end.
Good racing, Vincenzo. Goddamn.
Yeah, you will too. I'm gonna check right away to see if
Holy
I
shit! I actually
if I
get
hurt
my very
Emmy.
first. But I'm gonna give you a bum. That was good fucking racing.
User
That was
disconnected from your channel.
unbelievable racing. Oh my
Man.
god, y'all.
I
User
knew,
Holy
I
shit.
knew once you got in the lead, I wasn't gonna be able to beat you unless I did something
User
dramatic.
disconnected from your channel.
This fucking deserves a burnout. I don't usually burn out often, but god damn.
The only thing I proved tonight in the last 25 laps is why I don't deserve to be racing online. So that was great.
Oh god. Hey man.
And Parker
Feeling-
Clinton
Good
is a
interview.
winner at
Holy
Daytona.
shit.
Feeling disappointed in myself once again.
Ah. Yeah, everyone that was up here up front. Oh my god. Vincenzo, Keon, Lucas, all of y'all. That
User
was
disconnected
so
from your channel.
good. Holy shit, y'all.
You didn't know who was winning that race till the last pit stop.
Yeah.
Pit cycle.
No, and I didn't even know if I was winning that race because I thought that Blake was going to be able to chase me down because I blew up my tires trying to run away on the early part of the run.
I blew up my tires trying to get away, trying to get to Blake on that second run.
The
I had some looks, but just couldn't get the job done.
I kept clipping the apron. That was part of the problem. I'd clip it, it'd get tight just a little bit.
Yeah,
it just wasn't. Yeah.
This was definitely your best race so far yet, Blake. I think you led the most laps tonight. Like,
I
holy
think
shit!
I did. So I mean, I'll talk about this in the interview and everything like that. But this is not a track I would do well at. This is not a type of track.
You were saying, "Oh my god, I'm terrible at this track." Hey, here you are, damn near you were side by side with me in the last corner. What are you talking about? This is a great track for you.
I can't lie. I expected to blow chunks from this race as well. Not gonna lie.
That's the thing. I don't know how the shit I did this. Dude, I gotta say this though. If I could have hit you cleanly and run you up the track, I was gonna fucking do it. But I knew
I'm perfectly fine with that too.
I knew that was not going to be clean. I knew that it would spin you out, and then I just lose the race anyway.
Yeah, and then the race would probably go to Vincenzo.
Yeah, I definitely did not deserve that.
And then I have to watch whatever happened with Vincenzo there in the last lap, and the race might go to Ike. Oh Lord.
Oh boy, that would be a Mickey Mouse.
Wow! All right,
that was points I fucking
definitely
needed.
did not expect to
I've
have
had two
double-digit
bad
lead lap
weeks
speed tonight.
Jesus.
User disconnected
Keanu,
from your
holy
channel.
shit.
Like, I usually struggle at Flat Vegas like crazy. But
We just had a setup that was really good.
It really felt. It was a tiny bit tight, but it felt pretty good all in all.
Yeah, let me see what the points are gonna look like here.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be you, Vincenzo, Ike, and me probably top 4.
Right, because Dunn didn't show up tonight, which is a damn shame because holy shit, that would have been super special if he showed up. Lucas led some laps tonight. Emmy kind of fell off at the end. Bill Turner no longer last in points. Rich, that was your first sportsman race of the season. Holy shit.
Oh, who won the Xfinity race?
Kligerman. Well, this is gonna go down as the Zilich one because you started the car.
Yeah.
Blake, you led the most laps tonight.
God damn. Man, I just wish I beat ya. That's all I wish.
Yeah, you definitely had the speed. I think if you had 2 more laps, I think you would have gotten to me.
2 laps might have helped, but I needed to find a groove. Like, that was my biggest problem. Because where you were messing up or where your tires were fading off, I was trying to compensate by just going faster before I hit the corner. But I pounded the shit out of the outside of 4 each time, so...
Yeah, like I said, the exit of 4s gets really tight here. It'll sneak up on you.
I stopped caring about slowing down. I was more focused on trying to catch a draft. So, I ruined it for me from there, but...
User joined your channel.
Well, that was something.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you got a show right there.
I'm so glad I decided to self-sponsor this race. That was phenomenal.
It's the best 1.5 mile race I've ever had in NR.
I just wish that A, my replay screen worked, and B, my the ticker for the to-go sign was broken, so I just had the lap 67 or whatever, but if I could get the top 3 finishers in the booth for post-race interviews, that would be awesome.
Yep.
10-4.
Oh boy.
User was
All
moved
right,
out
I'm
of your
ahead.
channel. You were moved. User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel.
Alrighty, we're gonna go third to first, like we've been doing, and yeah, Vincenzo, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yep, ready when you are, Trey.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna do an open real quick, and then I'll introduce you.
User was moved out of your channel. Activated.
And we are back. Wait, probably turn on the desktop audio first. And we are back after a wild race here at Las Vegas. We're here to our post-race interview segment of tonight's broadcast here. Trey Wright and Caleb Rose here on the North American Sim Racing Network. Starting off, of course, with our third place finisher, driver of the number 37 Best Water Technology Pontiac, Mr. Vincenzo Focusati. You got a copy of us here in the broadcast booth?
You're in the waiting room, Trey.
Oh.
User left your channel.
That's a blooper.
I had no idea that BWT stood for Best Water Tech.
Whoever was really, like, super excited for these Vegas, Kansas, all those mile and a halves that are similar profile, or at least they were when they were built. And yeah, the car was really sensitive to push. Too much steering would run you wide, too hot tires would run you wide. So the line of overstepping it was really thin. So nobody really could send it too hard to clear anyone quickly or to open up gaps. So even if you got by someone and got a spot in front of them, you could only get a few inches ahead of them, and you were always within striking distance, and people just kept on striking. Everyone wanted the lead, everyone wanted to run away, but funny enough, nobody actually got to run away at any point. It was more fun than I've had at a mile and a half in a long time, which is saying something, because Atlanta, Homestead are two of my favorites of all times. I never thought I'd get a race to rival those on Las Vegas, to be frank, so it made for a great show, I hope.
Oh, it definitely did. Caleb and I were having a ball up here in the broadcast booth. Like you said, that was for a race for just an absolute barn burner of a race right there, and just having a ball. Weren't we, Caleb?
Absolutely.
For real. It was oh man, it was a great time from within the car, and I think the same can be said for everyone else. I'm gonna shout out real quick that Emmy. I'm really sorry for wrecking you earlier on in the race. That was not something I'm proud of. That was not something that was smart, and I'm really sorry that she couldn't be with us at the end to make that final run to the finish, because it was good fun racing her all day along with everyone else up there.
Definitely was just an absolute, just a really fun race with everybody. You saw a lot of comers and goers. We saw a lot of guys towards the front of the field that we typically don't see. We saw Kenny Campos, Lucas Kennedy was in the running. Keon Daly looked like he was going to be the dominant car at the top end of this race. And of course, Blake Warren dominated in the middle stretch of this contest. But overall, and before we'll give you the floor for sponsorships, we do want to mention that last lap. Did it look like that Blake Warren was trying to do a Hail Melon in front of you? Because you were about maybe 4 seconds back of the race leaders. What did you see out of your what did you see out of your windshield with Warren just trying to dive bomb the corner and try to get around Hyde?
Wow, I've got some replays to watch. I'm afraid I'm going to let you down on this one, Trey. I was so tunnel visioned on the 86 car that I have no idea what happened in front or behind me. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that. But that sounds, oh man, that sounds crazy. I know they were close, but man, I didn't realize how close it was.
All right, everyone. So we're just gonna get our recording and everything like that. So
we'll definitely
that's
ask
why I've
Blake
got
here in a
everything
moment.
up,
Caleb,
so.
you got anything for Vincenzo Focusata?
So we're gonna get both my live reaction and the
Just
recordings
great
reaction.
race out there, man. That was like Trey said, that was maybe some of the best mile-and-a-half racing that I've honestly ever seen. And yeah, you're on a very, very fantastic show. So just thank you all out there for putting on a fantastic show and a great performance out of you and everybody else tonight. So great job.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you guys as always for bringing the action. From the driver's seat, it was every bit as thrilling as I hope it looked. I could not list all of the contenders by memory if I tried. I do not remember the last time that's happened in a race. I'm so stoked. That was such a good time.
We'll definitely have to bring the Grand National Series here potentially next season. But the floor is yours for you to shout out anybody that you want. Anybody you want to thank. Floor is yours, Vincenzo.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you to, again, I can't list them all by memory. Everyone who was up there, because I'll remember this one for some time. And man, thank you all for racing me so cleanly. There's no better feeling than knowing people are going to race you 100%, but they will not wreck you. It's just, it's beautiful.
User was moved to your channel.
If you all are watching, hope you all are having a wonderful evening. And yeah, one more time, thank you guys for the work you do to broadcast these races.
Well, it certainly is appreciated. And so thanks for coming up to us in the broadcast booth, and good luck next week at Darlington for both the Grand National season opener and the Mr. Blake Warren. Blake, you got a copy of us here in the broadcast booth?
Yeah, you guys got a copy of me?
We certainly do. And first things first, that was one hell of a race that you and Apollo had all throughout tonight, and by far your best race of what is a young season so far, finishing in second and leading the most laps in tonight's contest. But you started this race a little bit towards the midway through the field, but as the race progressed, it was clear that pretty much everybody was going to be in contention for tonight's race. Just how was it like racing on a fun track like Las Vegas here tonight?
Well, see, here's the hilarious thing is Las Vegas and tracks like it, especially this low grooved or this low banked, these are not my tracks. These are not where I do well at all. So I'm even more surprised than you guys are that I had a good race here. Because, alright, to give a little bit of backstory, I've been doing NR for 9 years now, okay? How in the world do you finally teach an old dog new tricks and manage to get that good of a run like tonight? Yeah. Asked me this back in 2016 and we're not we're not doing anywhere here. We're DNF'd more likely. So the the fact that it worked, the fact that everything worked in my favor as well as it did, I'm just as shocked as you guys are.
Well, hey, we wouldn't know that you were struggling on these flat mile and a halves if we knew about it, because you just put on one heck of a performance. It certainly does help that everybody is running on fixed setup, so everybody is on a little bit equal footing, and especially at a track like Las Vegas with its multiple grooves, everybody being able to be in contention. But right at the end of that race, we talked to Vincenzo a little bit about it. He had no idea what happened. You had the send job. Looked like a little bit like Carl Edwards back at Kansas back in 2008. Was that a little bit of an attempt at a Hail Melon on the final lap?
A little bit of yes and no. More so, I wanted to try and scare the crap out of Apollo, making him think I was going to hit him, and maybe he would let up. But look, the way that it all goes is, A, I'm not going to wreck someone intentionally. That's just lowbrow, and that isn't something that I'm going to do. And I respect the hell out of Apollo. Apollo raced me very, very cleanly tonight, and Apollo is, it's really just the act of desperation. Apollo generally wins these things. And if they don't win, they're usually finishing within the top 3. I'm not going to take them out just because this is the one shot. I don't want to win races like that, and I'm not going to do something so brash and brazen. The only thing that was really in my mind was like, maybe if I keep the gas up high enough, maybe there'll be enough grip, or maybe there'll be a pancake slap to the wall here and there, just maybe a dot, not 5 dots in a row, where when we get off the exit of this corner, maybe we're going to hit doors when we come across the line. And I can't promise anything after that, so... But, yeah. No, as I was making the move, I was thinking, a certain red car did this at Kansas one time. I'm that red car, and this is not going to work either.
Well, it's you certainly. I thought for a moment that you were going to be able to hug the wall off of 4, and you were ahead of Apollo for about maybe a split second before just the physics just gripped the car a little bit into the outside retaining wall, and you were able to lock up P2. But looking ahead to next week for the Grand National season opener, you're sponsoring the race. The PPG Paints Southern Shootout, if I'm not mistaken, is the race name. And what are you expecting from Darlington and just from the Grand National Series side of things going into next week's season opener?
I'm actually pretty queasy about either Darlington race, whether it be the Sportsman or the Grand National Division. I had a really good run at Darlington SBP, I think it was, like almost 2 years ago, and got and it was weird. It was a very similar situation to this. Led some laps, actually felt pretty consistent, everything else like that. And I managed to win that race on a last lap pass in a very tight field. So beyond just sponsoring the race, it's, am I going to be able to replicate the type of speed that you guys got to see for probably the first time tonight? Trey, if I remember right, you did our Grand National race at Daytona last year, and I wrecked out the field and everything like that, coming to which was just a sucker punch to the gut beyond just losing the race. So
it was the role reversal there, actually.
Yeah,
I think you got hooked by Apollo there on the last lap.
To me, the general mood is that I'm gonna be disappointed if I make a fool of myself and just run horribly. Like, that is kind of the bad finishes that you've either seen in Grand National, where it's middling of the pack, or a DNF. That's gonna tear my heart out. I can accept losing. I can accept finishing 5th place at Darlington next week, but I want to be in contention from start of the race to end of the race. And the biggest challenge that I feel, at least in the Grand National Division, Apollo's got rocket fast setups, and I don't know how any of us are going to be able to beat them.
Will certainly be a treat to watch you guys compete at the Lady in Black next Wednesday night. Caleb, you got any questions for our runner-up finisher?
It's nothing really. It's already been said, but just a fantastic performance out of you and everybody else tonight. You did a fantastic job there, out leading all those laps. Definitely got to give you props for that, and also the defending as well. You did a good job with holding off the likes of Apollo High and all those other guys. So, a fantastic job by you tonight. Definitely, you and everybody else gave us a great show. So, thank you so much for everything tonight, and a fantastic, fantastic performance out of you. So, great job.
I'll let y'all in on a little bit of a wild secret. When I was leading a lot of those green flag laps, I was just thinking, you know what? The only way that they can be able to catch me is if they run the inside. Well, if I slow up enough that they're going to have to slow up even more to not hit me, well, that just is going to give me a little bit of a lead down the backstretch. And if they run me over, well, they're going to get penalized for it anyway. So, yeah, definitely playing with hand grenades there at the end there. But, yeah, I'm actually shocked that I led so many laps under green. I was like, okay, 1 lap, cool. 2 laps, okay. 5 laps, this is different. Why is no one passing me? I'm leading for 10.
Hey, you were cooking, man.
You absolutely just were blowing the doors off everybody here this evening.
The only comparable thing that I can say is I was hooking the corners a little bit like when I was running at Canandaigua in the Wheel and Modified Division in another league. And just that little clip and that little rotation of the back end of the car, clip the apron just slightly, cause the back end to turn just a little bit more. But obviously, when you're wearing out on tires or you don't have that, you're chasing someone down, well, now you're just hoping that the lead on ahead is going to mess up and you don't.
We definitely do. And before we'll let you out of Dodge here, we'll give you the floor to thank any sponsors that you've got. Shout out anybody here on the NESRN airwaves. The floor is yours, Blake.
Well, I gotta say a shout out to Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Junior Motorsports. Definitely through the legacy of Dale Earnhardt Jr. throughout all of his NASCAR career has definitely left a big impact on me. I've been a massive Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan since 2003, so that's why I run the man's colors. Very, very, very happy to have run as well as I did tonight. I guess as an aside, even though that we are well out of the month of May, I want to give a shout out to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. I have cystic fibrosis, so lots of lung issues and other health-related issues, but through the research that they've done, they've managed to give me a lot of a healthier life and give me the life that I want to live with advances in medical treatment. So, yeah, alcohol and alcohol and disease, not usually a good combination, but hey, it works tonight. Beyond that, just yeah, shout out big time to both Tyler Stallhood and Apollo for putting on fuel. Like I said, I didn't know that I was even going to have a good run here tonight. So honestly, they figured out something with the schedule. So hopefully we can just kind of capitalize on that and start transferring some of these second places to wins.
Definitely did, and we'll let you get out of Dodge here. But Blake, congratulations on your season best finish of the season, a runner-up here in Sin City.
Hopefully I'll get to see you guys in Victory Lane here ahead.
Definitely hope so.
You
freaking
moved.
lava lamp.
Here we go.
Yep. Good one, Apollo. And yeah, thank you all for what was the most fun I have had in at a mile and a half in a long time. That was insane.
Everyone.
Oh, man.
I don't know how a race at a track like this ended up being no rest, no room to breathe, no time to blink.
User was moved out of your channel.
Absolutely insane. The whole time.
Perfectly cut
To our winner here of tonight's race, I do want to point out
it's not a draft track or anything. It's just Las
none
Vegas,
other than
but
Austin
the
Hill
top...
was the one who sparked off the big one. But Parker Kligerman winning that race for Connor Zilic. Hopefully, Racing Reference does show that both drivers ended up winning the race. But without further ado, we'll finally bring in our winner of tonight's contest here, driver of the number 100 Marvelous Racing Kodak Advantix Pontiac Grand Prix. Paulo Hyde, you got a copy of us here in the broadcast booth?
I definitely do, Trey.
Well, you definitely ran one heck of a race here tonight, as everybody ran a heck of a race here tonight. It seemed like everybody had a chance to end up winning this race, but you were able to jump on the gun early, winning this race from the pole, but you did have a setback. You did have to do a spin and a win. What was the mindset after you got unintentionally wrecked there by the 94 of Keon Daly and having to start from the tail end of the field?
I mean, once we got on the pit road there and we realized that my damage was not bad at all. Like I gave the outside wall a couple of love taps, but really the bodywork wasn't damaged at all. There was no damage to the suspension or anything like that. So we really just needed to take the hammer to a couple different areas, and we weren't affected at all by that incident. So once we realized that, we realized, all right, we're gonna have the same speed that we had before. The approach never really changed. The approach was to basically keep running the same laps that I had intended to run in practice, and hopefully be able to get the jump on people on tire wear. That went completely out the window about 5 laps into that run, when basically all hell broke loose between the top 5 or 6 people, and we were just going back and forth with each other every single lap. I think I was on the outside lane for like 8 straight laps battling people. I don't know if I was the only person to make the outside lane work, but I was loving being on the outside lane. I could just throw the car as hard as I wanted into turns 1 and 3, and it just stuck every time. I couldn't believe it. And I just, both the inside lane and the outside lane, they felt relatively equal. You could run either or of them. Just a phenomenal race. We had an amazing package here tonight. And it goes to show you that when we got the right cars, we put on one hell of a show here.
We definitely do, and we put on one hell of a show here. You guys put on one hell of a show. That was just so Caleb and I just had the pleasure of watching just an absolute barn burner of a race here at Las Vegas. But again, like you said, you're used to racing a lot by yourself and like really dominating a lot of these races. So, like you said, how was it different just having that much competition on a track that it looked like you were racing on a super speedway tonight with the amount of jostling back and forth and everybody having a shot to win this race?
So the strategy goes completely out the window, honestly. Whatever idea that you had in the middle of practice, because every single time that I go and I practice for one of these events, I get a strategy in my mind. I'm like, okay, I'm going to start at this pace. I'm going to aim for this time. I'm going to go this fast in the corners, and I'm just going to limit myself to that pace. And I know what lap time I want to be at the end of that run. When you're battling side by side with like 5 or 6 different people, that it just completely blows up. At that point, you're kind of just like, okay, I have to remember, okay, I can't exceed these speeds still, so I know how much steering angle I'm able to get away with in the car without blowing up my tires. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I still can't exceed this angle, but then I started realizing I could hold side by side with people while still maintaining all of my tire heat goals and all that stuff. So after I realized that, I was like, okay, I'm not using up any more stuff than I want to be using up. I'm just going to keep fighting until I get into a favorable position. And it just got to the point where I was finally able to shuffle up to the front there with me and Vincenzo. And then immediately after that, I knew the 37 had better tires than me. So as soon as I got to the front, I'm like, I got to pit right now to make sure that I can get out in front of the 37. And that honestly is what got me that win, was the excellent pit call.
It definitely was, but we thought that this race might have been over on the final lap, but coming into turn number 3, Caleb and I saw a streak of red and black dive bombing into the corner. what was your reaction to Blake Warren trying to pull a little bit of a Hail Melon there on that final lap? We talked with him. He said he was just trying to scare the crap out of you just a little bit. What was it like on your end, seeing that 8 machine just coming and coming and coming and just missing you by about 6 inches?
I mean, that wasn't the Budweiser car in my rearview mirror. That was the Office Depot car in my rearview mirror. That's what that was. Yeah, that was a jump scare, all right. And I'm just trying to hit my marks going into the corner, and then all of a sudden I just see my mirror fill up with the red car behind me. I was like, oh, is he gonna run me over? And then I just see him slowly drift up out of line. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna die. Gonna hold the bottom. Hopefully he can't hold the top. He couldn't hold the top. So we were all good.
Yeah, and that was just an incredible finish to what was already an incredible race here tonight. Caleb, you got anything for our winner tonight?
Definitely a fantastic showing for you out there tonight. Definitely caught a bit caught off guard there by that finish, and I'm sure you probably were too.
Oh yeah.
Especially after considering what happened earlier on in the night. I swear I'm pretty sure you probably just had about everything but the kitchen sink thrown at you tonight, but still managed to overcome that from a spin to a win here from Las Vegas. So great job out of you tonight. That was a fantastic performance. And yeah, like I said, I've been accustomed to seeing you do some awesome performances, and that was absolutely no different. So another great job out of you. So fantastic showing here from Vegas.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, of course, as you know very well here, before we let you out of Dodge, we're going to give you the floor. Shout out anybody that you want to. Thank any sponsors that you got here on the NASRN airwaves. The floor is yours, my man.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any sponsors here. The only thing that I have to say is come join us and race on Friday nights. This stuff is amazing.
It certainly is. Of course, links are down in the description below of the live stream for these races here. Friday night sportsman action here for the Fuel Racing League. You saw here tonight, there is absolutely nothing like it on this earth. Apollo, congratulations on your 2nd win of the season, and we will see you this Wednesday night for the Grand National side of things here in the Fuel Racing League, so you look to defend your championship starting at the Darlington Raceway. Congratulations, and we'll see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
All right, everyone. So, thank you all for watching. Man, what a finish. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, I didn't want to wreck Apollo because that was just going to send me to the back of the pack, and 2nd is better than nothing. So, man, what a finish. So, that was good. That's good points for me more than anything. But I think we're going to be a threat later on in the season. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again next time.